battling my demons as usual, even though this year I have been able to contain them, but I still battle them daily. So many horrible images, voices in my head, constantly trying to drag me down, put me off from enjoying life, and they're really like just so wearing me down. And nobody's speaking on Badoo tonight, so I thought I would make the 40th installment of the PMDB. Actually, it's just called the 2018 series. It was called the PMDB 2017 series. Last year I just called it the 2018 series. This year's to keep things simple. Even though I'm so dying to call it the PMDB 2018 series. Same thing. Yeah, it's it is a constant struggle having voices. The worst year I had them was 2015. And I've talked about how ill they made me, how down I was. I mean, I don't even like talking about it. I was, really, really down. But 2016 mentally was a very good year, and there were some good moments from last year too. Even though I did struggle, but 2016 made a lot of good gains. In 2018, I have contained them and have, built on the good from the progress I have made from 2016, and hope my life keeps getting better and better. But certain things trigger it. Not having work, or times when I don't really see a lot of folk. You know, and then the negative thoughts come in, and then the voices play with those emotions, and it can be very difficult. But I try to remain positive. Well, excuse me, that's someone speaking to me on Badoo now, so maybe I should go and see if who it is, or maybe someone's visited me or something. Badoo, it's actually bad for you, hence the title. But when most of your friends, I've only got really 3 close friends now: Shinny, Ross, JC. I've got friends, but I only really see them when I'm out. The 3 I mentioned, they're all tied down, so it can get a bit lonely when you're the only one still single. But I'm going to check who is messaging me. Perhaps I'll meet Mrs. Bain. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. In case you were wondering, where's the video from my trip to Glasgow? Well, I was 50-50 about taking a camera with me. I was all for just enjoying the moment, and I'm glad I didn't have a camera with me, because there weren't the stewards there, the policemen rather, were stopping folk and searching folk through folks' bags and stuff. And I don't think I would have gotten in with a camera, or because the woman I was with, she had to throw her bottles in the bin, which is Iron Brew bottles, but she wasn't allowed in with them. So I think I had this feeling I would have had problems, taking my actual camera. If I had a smartphone, I think I got a smartphone at the moment. I have this one, which is off at the moment. Flip phone, no apps. It has a camera on it. Look, you can see it there. But it's just a cheap phone from Tesco. The camera, I haven't really tried it out yet. I haven't got a memory card in, so it wouldn't allow me to record anyways. But I was so 50-50 about, I just wanted to enjoy the moment. And to be honest, what would I have taken a video of? It would have been fun if someone was taking a video from behind, and you could see me celebrating with all the other Rangers fans going nuts with the first couple of goals. That would have been fun, but I wouldn't be wanting to do it myself. I was glad I was there just to soak in the emotion, soak in the atmosphere. Even though I've made 865 videos, I think this will be altogether since 2010, year after year, video after video, there is times I do not like having a camera shoved in my face, or I do not, you know, I like living in the moment, and I've not had a smartphone for maybe a couple of years now, not missed it seriously. When I'm out, I'm away from the internet. I don't have any apps bugging me. I haven't been on Grinder for 2 years. Haven't missed that at all. I mostly speak to women now, anyway. So, I mean, I'll never have a boyfriend again. I'm not interested. I'm interested in long term with a woman and starting, family. That's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in. I don't even fancy men that much, anyways. These days, there's only a few. Sure, some still, make my head turn, but mostly it's women making my head turn. And yeah, maybe one day I'll find a girlfriend because, well, I feel like I'm only doing this when I'm really, really bored, and I think it's really shown in a lot of my videos on here. And I'm also doing it for the numbers because I'm getting up to near 1,000 video, I think, and that's really why I'm another big reason why I still do these is because I want to hit that milestone just to say I've done 1,000 videos on YouTube and then piss off because I'm really fucking bored with this, and I think it's starting to show. I know some people here and now will comment saying, "Oh, I should just go and reach the milestone." I know some people will comment in here from time to time, and will say they enjoy seeing me on here and all that. But really, I'm done. I'm bored. I'm bored. I can't be bothered with YouTube anymore. When you've been doing this for 8 years, year after year, and you've done all sorts of videos, there comes to a stage where like enough. And if this was like a few years ago, I would have definitely had some sort of video at Ibrox. But I just couldn't be arsed. Anyways, I'm gonna go now and see who's messaging me on Badoo. Um, perhaps it'll be Mrs. Bain, the future Mrs. Bain. We shall see. Or perhaps it'll be an older guy I'm not interested in.